Hello guys, this is LFS Coach. Welcome back to another edition of our weekly outlook analysis. Alright, so first of all, we'll do a weekly review of how our last week analysis went, and we look at what we are looking out to going into the week. Alright, so last week I said I'll be expecting GBP USD to continue the bullish run. Okay, so for GBP, I said I will be expecting GU to continue the bullish movement to this particular point, okay, before we experience maybe the market will sell or will continue to the upside. And let me just click on GBP USD and let's see the performance of GBP USD. So the market actually closes around this point, and I said I'm expecting the market to continue to go up to around to 1.2267. Alright, so let's just load the bars. So the market is actually near our target right now. Okay, so let's check for SAUSD. So I actually said I'm also expecting SAUSD to continue this bearish movement because it actually respected the supply level that we have here. So I said gold should sell to probably, I'm looking at this resistance to become our new support, or probably you know how gold behaves, so probably my peers in, but from this bullish order block right here, from this demand zone, I'm expecting the market to continue to go up. So let me just load the bars to see what actually happens. Okay, so we could see that the market actually got to this resistance, now turning support, and the market is now moving back up. Okay, so remember I also said we should have our buy entries here because this resistance might turn to support, because I'm actually bullish on gold. I'm seeing gold to have more buys. Okay, so into the week also I'm expecting the same thing to continue. So I'm expecting gold to continue moving to the upside. So let's see what will happen. Euro USD. So Euro USD, the market also respected the supply zone right here, but did a little hunt to 1.03261. Okay, so I was saying, since the market respected this one, I was actually bullish on Euro USD, just like I was on GBP USD. But seeing this kind of candlestick, and seeing that the market is likely to respect this particular supply zone right here, so I was saying I'm expecting this market to continue to come down to this daily demand zone, but I'm actually expecting it to respect this resistance to now turn support, because we have a new high right here. Okay, so we are just expecting a few retracements, and the market continues to go bullish. Okay, so let's just load the bars to see what happens. Okay, so we see the market move down a bit, then continues to go up. Didn't get to this resistance before the market continues to move up. But one thing that we need to know is that we could see that the market did not give us a new high all through last week. Okay, we still maintain the previous high that we have. Well, that might be saying something else if this market is not really bullish, because the market actually fails to give us the new high that we are expecting, but it does give us a new lower high. Okay, but that's what we have on Euro USD. So let's check AUD USD also to see what we have on AUD USD. So AUD USD, we have this trend line that I said, and this look more like very organized chart based on what we have on our drawing. So we have the market respecting this trend line, the first touch, second touch, third touch. So I said the market might be selling to this daily demand before the market will move up. Okay, and we could see that the market is on this support, expected to turn to a resistance. Okay, but because I was bullish on USD, because I was expecting USD to be weak all through the week, so I know the market at some point will continue to turn up. So I was more bullish, even though we have this pattern. I was more bullish on AUD USD as well. Okay, so let's just see how the markets turn out too. So we see the market do a little drop and then the market turn up. Okay, so this we also have the same pattern on ADUs, just like we have on Euro USD, because we see that the market did not give us a new high into the week, but it does give us a new lower low, a new higher low rather. Okay, but one important thing that I want us to take note of is that I was looking at this demand from a daily time frame perspective, where there's a demand level on H4. Okay, so we could have picked our entry for buy at that point. So let's go to a 4 hours chart. So this is what we have on, no, all the analysis was on, I published them on H1 so that the chart pattern and the labels will be clear enough. Okay, but most most times I check the H4 time frame. All right, so what we have on GBP like I said, I'm still very much bullish on GBP into the week as well. Like, I'm still expecting GU to get to this point before we have any bearish sign at all. I'm still expecting GU to push to this point. Okay, but well, one thing to take note of is that the market has given us a new high. Okay, which means the market is still very much bullish. Okay, so since we know that the market is bullish, let me just change our entry so that we have something to fall back to. So if you have our entry here into the week, I'm still expecting this market to get to this point. Okay, and then from here the market can sell because we have a new high actually. Probably okay, let me take this. One thing I was looking out to is that now we have structure low right here. We have a structure low right here. Okay, I'll take this off. We have a structure low right here. Okay, so this market might be dropping. So we might have something like the market drop to give us a new structure high, higher high. Okay, and then from here continues to move back up. Okay, so that's what I mean. So even though I'm going to be bearish or anything, it's going to be from this resistance that we have here. Okay, even though I'm going to be bearish, it's going to be from here. Even though I'll be bearish, it's going to be somewhere around this point. Okay, but I'll be bullish when the market gives us a new structure low. Okay, so we have higher highs, and I'm expecting the market to give us higher lows and continue to move back up. Okay, so that's why I will be doing a new entry for a buy on GBP at this point. Okay, so that's what I have on GU, and on SAUSD I'm still bullish on gold. I'm still bearish on gold actually. I don't know. I'm still expecting gold to sell off maybe back to this 1731 before we experience the big movement. Okay, it's actually turning up as if I said this resistance will turn up to be a support. During the week, when I was on this sell, okay, so the market did a retracement and come back to this zone. So I was on sell at this point. I just knew I had to stop selling because the market gave us a very nice pattern right here, which is the W pattern. Okay, so we have the market giving us a kind of equal lows. This equal lows is a reversal pattern each week, and not even on gold that respects support and resistance a lot. So I just knew the market is not selling anymore, so I just had to turn to buyers. Okay, so be flexible in picking your buyers, especially when you're on gold. So that was why I have my turning point here. Okay, but I'm still expecting if the market can do a little bit of sell off, and from here the market might pick up to continue to buy the buy movement. Okay, so let me just clear up this. Let me take this off so that we have a better view of what we are expecting into the market going into the week. So going into the week, actually, let me just take it up from here. So the market will still be selling based on what I'm expecting. I'm expecting this market to still sell to this point, okay. Remember, this is H4, okay. So this is H4. I'm expecting the market to still sell to this point, and then from here, then pick the bigger buy. Okay, so that's what I have on gold as well. It's already getting to the last quarter. We're already in the last quarter of the year, so the market volatility is kind of tricky. So you see the market moving in, you see H4 giving you a buy bias, you see 1 hour giving you a sell bias. That has been happening in the course of the week. So sometimes when I'm having a sell bias on H4, by the time I go to 15-minute time frame to pick my entry, I'll just change my bias. Okay, so we can expect something like that to come up into the market. So we also have Euro USD coming down but pushing up. Okay, so this is what I was saying. I was expecting the market to buy from this daily demand zone, whereas there's this demand zone from 4 hours that I actually mix. Can you see the market is actually expecting to this demand zone on H4. Okay, you can see the market is trying to bounce off from this demand zone on H4. So the market pushes down to this point, and then instead of me expecting the market to come back to here. So the mistake there is that when you do analysis on higher time frame, always come down to a lower time frame to pick your entry. So that's it will give you a more precise entry, and you'll be able to see some turning points better than on what's it called, on a lower time frame, on a higher time frame rather. So make sure you come down to a lower time frame. I always mention it that you come down to a lower time frame and pick your entries. Okay, so what I'm doing is overall what I'm expecting in the course of the week. So that's why I call it a weekly outlook. So what I'm expecting in the course of the week. So for on Euro USD as well, even though Euro USD is showing to be more bearish, okay, because of this pattern that we have. Okay, let me take this off. So I explained this earlier when I was explaining on daily time frame. So the market is expecting this resistance zone, and the market fails to give us higher high. Okay, so the market is reacting to the previous high that we had last week. So probably the market will be selling from here. So I'm having a sell bias back to this demand level here for Euro USD. So I'm having a sell bias back to this demand zone right here before going back up. And if probably the market will break out from here, then I'll be picking a buy to this next support. Okay, so these are the two view I'm having on. Let me just take this out. These are the two views I'm having on Euro USD, but I still believe overall I'm expecting Euro USD to just sell back to this point before we could see any buy. Alright, so let me just draw the pattern so that everybody could understand what I'm expecting. So I'm expecting this sell off for the market to continue, and if probably the market will do a breakout, so wait for a break, retest, and back to this point. Okay, so this is what I'm looking at on Euro USD. So I'll just stop on this strip here, and basically if I will be playing in the course of the week, I'll be playing on gold. Okay, and the reason why I'm playing on gold is because gold still gives us a better structure for us to work with. So and be precise with what you are looking out to. So on gold, I said I'm expecting gold to sell to this point. Okay, and then from here I can pick my buy to this point again. Okay, so this is basically what I'm looking at on gold, but you can also pick your entry. Always go down to a lower time frame to pick your entry. Okay, so I don't want to waste much of the time on this video. So gold, let's look out for a sell to 1733, and from 1733 we'll be looking out for a buy to around 1780. Okay, so and on GBP USD, you can see that the market actually gave us a structural high, but we are still very much bullish because it has taken off the massive downtrend we have been seeing in the market for a long time. Okay, So that's why our bias is changing, because the market has already broken this very long downtrend. So that's why our bias is changing to being bullish. But you should know that you are buying from low and you are selling from high. And so this is what we are just doing. So if this buy will continue to this point, like I said, we'll be expecting us to take a new buy from here. Alright, so that's what I'm looking at to going into the week, and basically I'll be playing on gold and GU in the course of the week. Cheers, guys.